Hi everyone, Wednesday the 9th of July. I am going to show you my tomatoes. But first of all, what I want to do is I want to show you what I use. Now then, I stupidly the other day I'd run out of Epsom salts. I went to the garden centre and I saw these. Now these aren't the ones I had last time, and I thought, well, go on, I'll give them a go. Magnesium, a natural source of Epsom salts, as you would. So gets them home. Opens the bloody box, and look what they are. Bloody granules. And I put them in my thing, in my spray bottle, and there's this big load of goo at the bottom of the spray bottles. So these are going to get dug into that border there for next year. I mean, it's not going to be wasted. I mean, they were a fiver, but... So then, what I did, because I mean, I tried to, you can imagine trying to dissolve them in a bottle. And they did in the end, but there's some, they're manufactured, aren't they? You know, there's some kind of thing on. So in the end I found the ones I had last year, which are there he is, J. Arthur Bauer. There you go, J. Arthur Bauer's Epsom salts, and it's just literally magnesium sulfate to restore colour and health to leaves. That's it, £2.75 for a kilo, so it's just dead simple. These pieces of paper in here because I put them inside and then tip it into me spray. So that is the salts that bloody sun. That is the salts that, you know, we all know and love. Put them in your bath, don't you? My grandmother used to put them in a bath when her bunions were aching. So that's what I do. So don't make the same mistake as me. They're for digging into the ground. Yeah, the sun's going now. They're for digging into the ground, and they're obviously for, you know, you can probably dig them in as well, but they're for better for spraying. Right now, I've been asked a few times what I feed my tomatoes with. And this is it. I showed you this last year, but for all my new viewers, it's Verve soluble plant food. That's it. For that big 2 kilo thing, I think that was £6.50. There's a smaller kilo one, I think that's about £3.50. But I thought this year I'd get a bigger one. And this is the reason that I use it. Okay. Got 21% nitrogen. It's got potassium as potassium oxide, which is 18%. Now, you never get that in tomato feeds, ever, that amount. You know, 21% nitrogen, 18% potassium. It's got boron, copper, iron, manganese, zinc, all the trace elements that I need because I grow in pots. It's worked for me for the last 3 years. I don't bother with tomato food. There's the, I've forgotten what that word is that you use for that, but there it is anyway. So yeah, so that's it. That's what I use. It's just B&Q's own type of, and I just put 1 table, that 5 litre tub, 5 litre watering can. All I do, you just see inside, it's soluble obviously, it's powder. It's just one of them. That's one of my kids' L spoons. And I just drop it in there, fill it with water, give it a stir, and feed me tomatoes once a week. I had some cracking lettuces on here that I was going to transplant out. Come out one night, one left, something of the bloody eating the lot. So I'm going to have a gap in my lettuces now because all these are bolting. The Lola Rosso, the things are long gone, look at them. Even the rockets started to bolt now. So that's what I'm going to have a gap. But never mind, and I don't look at me lilies. The one good thing about lilies when they're in full show they're great, but as they're dying off they're horrible. But still, this will look beautiful enough. Because what I do with me lettuces is I give them to the chickens. You see that there? I just hang it up and they jump for it. Okay, right, chicory is up now. Doing really well now. I've had birds in my greenhouse, so I've made this kind of contraption just to keep them out, and it's worked. I have to drop it down though while I get in and just show you. I'll show you from the outside. Sun gold. Got all those on. Got a lot of leaf curl going on because of the heat. Okay, quick tour. Okay, like I say, it's Sun Gold, living up to the name. Gorgeous. Been picking a few of them. Masses of them on now. They're all turning yellow now, or orange, gold. I don't know what colour you want to call them. See them all. Got some over here as well. I've pinched out the tops. Look what I've done as well. Heavy-handed. I've already snapped one again. Shut in this bloody window, and it come down and snapped. So I've tied it up. But we're right up into eaves at greenhouse now, so I've pinched all the tips out on them. And I've got a couple that are going to start turning. A gardener's delight there. That's started to turn now. All these super trusses. They're all doing okay. They're all coming into tomato now, into fruit, because I keep tickling them with a brush. I've got some big beefsteaks on. I have cut away at the bottom. You take it up to the first truss. You always remember that if you're taking them up, you've got to leave at least one leaf on down at the bottom, because that's where that truss will get its energy from. So I read. Okay guys, that's it. I just wanted to show you what I feed them with, and a quick look at my tomatoes, and I'll see you at the allotment next week. Okay guys, speak to you all soon.